You are listening to an all-new episode of the Model Experience podcast, live from the Model House.
The Model Experience is the #1 resource for models. Real models, real stories, real resources.
Visit themodelexperience.net to learn more, and be sure to follow us on Instagram at The Model Experience.
All right. Welcome back to the Model Experience podcast. Thank you for tuning in.
We are super excited about our guest today because we know we have a lot of young viewers, a lot of younger people in the industry, and so we thought this is for you. We need to give you guys a little perspective, a little insight, so we have some very special guests with us today.
Introduce yourselves, ladies.
I'm Dani, and I'm Dannah.
And
And if you don't know them, you will know them very soon. They are on the new NBC Network series show, The Keenan Show.
yeah.
Kudos! Booked and busy.
Accomplished. Come on.
Yes.
So how many days are you girls working? Like every single day are you working, or?
7 days a week.
Wow.
No. You guys work on the weekends too?
Mm-hmm.
Oh
I don't know.
Okay.
I think so.
She's like, I think so.
I don't remember.
Well, tell us what your favorite thing about being actresses are. What is the best, most favorite thing about being an actress?
Acting, because it's fun. You get to. The best thing about being an actress is that after we work, we always get some kind of prize. Like ice cream. We get to go to Target to get some toys.
I love Target.
Today you are renting.
And so, okay, here's another question. I guess what's the hardest thing? If you had to say there was something very hard about being in the entertainment business, what would that
Let's see. Well, it's not hard to me. Staying still, because this one over here is always doing something.
Tell it.
So staying still, is it like hard to take direction? Like when you...
Oh, well, yeah, I know how to do that.
Oh, really?
But are you outing your sister?
Yeah, I really am, because,
So,
you know, I learned something about you today. You are just...
So you guys, what inspires you to keep working? Because you know, a lot of people your age aren't working like you do. You know, they're just running around doing whatever. What inspires you?
My mom.
Your mom? But you must like it, right? You guys
Does it
clearly
feel like a
seem
job?
Like you like it.
No, not really. Just kind of feels like real life.
Yeah.
Yeah? So it's easy for you.
We are playing sisters, but we are sisters.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true.
That's really cool.
So what's it like working around a bunch of adults, though? Do you think they're boring and lame, or do you
Well,
get
no.
I don't blame you.
No, they're really nice. They're sweet, and they're really funny. They're not boring and lame. Actually, Keenan is a bigger child than we are.
That's awesome though. Getting to work with somebody who's like got a good spirit, even though and a kid-like spirit, even though they're an adult. That's a pretty good gig, I'd have to say.
Mm-hmm. And you guys get some perks too, like you said. Mm-hmm. So, okay.
True.
Now, how important is it for you to have your mom on set with you?
It's really important because you need somebody to guide you.
Absolutely.
My mother
Speak
is
on
my
it.
best friend, and I love her. And it's
So it enhances the whole experience, right?
Yes.
Having mom with you.
So you guys feel safe, right?
it lightens the mood.
Yeah.
It lightens the mood having mom there. So is it weird?
Exactly right.
Okay.
Do you guys get recognized a lot when you're out in public?
Yes, we do.
Like, normally where? Just like at the grocery
No,
store?
just anywhere.
Anywhere.
Is it weird?
Sometimes it's a little weird, but you know.
Like, so tell me a weird experience with somebody noticing you guys, or maybe a good experience.
One time I remember. So we were just in a bathroom, me and mommy, and this lady, she came up to us. She was like, "Oh my gosh, you're Dani and Dannah." We were like, "Yeah, but yeah, we're just gonna get back to you after we're done eating, and bye."
Yeah.
So what's a good experience that you've had where somebody maybe that you know, they noticed you maybe, or as somebody you look up to or you've seen maybe in a movie or something, and they were like, "Oh, you guys are..." No?
No. I would hope in the future.
For sure. It It's coming.
Yes,
Speak it into existence.
Exactly.
Aw.
So, do you guys do a lot of modeling and photo shoots ever?
We do.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, tell me
We
about
actually
that.
We did one for our auto like a couple of months back.
Wait, the shoe company?
Yeah, Auto the shoe company. They're
so
coming out
did
with a
you
kids line.
They are.
They are. They have fabulous shoes.
And so, do you like photo shoots better than like TV and film shoots?
TV and film shoots. Yep.
Why? What's the difference? Like, what's funner about it?
Because like they give you like props and pictures. All you do is hold them. But in videos, you get to play with them.
Right. That's true. Okay, so you don't just get to hold it; you get to play with it in the film.
Because the pictures is gonna look blurry if you do something.
So you just gotta stand there like, and then you
So,
said that's
a lot of camera awareness.
Yes, a lot of camera awareness.
So, girls, tell me what it's like to go through an audition process.
Yeah.
And what's the most important thing to do? How can I book a job? Give me a hint.
Yeah.
I mean, for kids, it doesn't really like to book a job. You just have to be yourself.
Yeah.
Period, right?
So you go in the room.
That's good.
Okay, so you sign in, right? You get to the audition. You sign in. That's the first thing you guys do. Mm-hmm. And then they call you guys to go in.
You go in. It doesn't really matter if you don't know your lines or not because sometimes they feed them to you. It's the emotion.
Okay.
Now,
okay.
how do you tap into that emotion?
If it's like a sad movie, just think about something really sad that happened, or
See, that's going to help these other viewers figure out, like, okay, when I go in the room, it's okay if I don't get the lines right sometimes, as long as I'm tapped into my emotion, I'm present, I guess.
There you go.
There
but
you
still, do try to get your lines right.
Yeah. And yeah, speaking of lines, isn't it hard to, do you guys memorize your lines or?
Of course. I do, but that is just the most hardest things. But I think I've mastered it now
What
because I
helps?
can do that in about 5 minutes.
Nice.
So how do you, okay, so
What
tell
helps
me,
you
yeah, what's your
remember?
process?
Well, I just study. If you just study, you just.
Our mom usually
you just get used to it, and then it just becomes
Our mom
natural.
usually just gives us the lines and then she just leaves us in a room for a few minutes. She comes back, we know all of our lines.
So you just say it over and over again? Does she tell you the line and then you repeat it?
So, like, you would read the lines
Okay.
like a few times, go in there, practice the emotion. Once you got the emotion down, you have everything else you
Okay.
need because the lines just come easy.
That's good.
It's just like,
And do you guys rehearse together?
No.
because if you rehearse together, then you'll have the same emotion, and then it's like, well, if we pick her, we might as well pick her.
Right.
Ah.
That's interesting. That's a good
So we have to
perspective.
do it different ways.
So you guys compete for the same part sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah, and
On
you
the
know,
last audition we did.
yeah, and I have a sister, and I know what it's like. It's like a friendly,
Competition.
Yeah, whoever gets it, it's great because it doesn't matter. If it's one of us, it's all of us. And that's the great part about it, right?
Right.
But I know that there is like a healthy, me and Megan have definitely had things that's like, okay, I'm going up for this. Hey, you going up for this. Cool. Let's get these lines down. Somebody in this family needs to get this job. And so that's the great part about it with the
Right.
sisterhood.
Yes,
right?
yes.
Do you have any tips for anyone else that's going to be on camera?
Well,
Stay focused, be yourself, and
don't look at the camera.
unless they tell you to.
Hair and makeup tips?
Well, sometimes
Don't
it's just-
move because I have to do your makeup.
Sometimes it's just best if you bring your own. Not to call anybody out, not gonna say no names,
That's the real advice.
but I just know what I know.
Well, you guys were awesome, and we're really, really happy that you
thank
guys would come here and share.
Anytime.
So, for your fellow kid industry kids, So we're really, really happy that you guys came and shared.
Thank you, girls.
You too.
So we're going to interview you.
We're going to end this on one note.
And
Oh.
I got it this time. I got it.
Thank you, girls.
And that's a wrap.
That's a wrap.